Hey guys, welcome back to Modern Golf. I hope you're doing well. Today's a special edition. I've been working on this video, I would say, for probably since we started this channel 2.5 years ago. A lot of you had asked, because we started doing this, is reviewing all the courses we play. And we started doing it, and to be fair, it's a ton of work editing. If you can imagine basically editing 80 different segments of a shot, or 80 different segments of a round of golf, that's essentially what you have to do. You have 80 little different pieces you got to piece together. It ain't easy. So what I thought we would do that may make it a little more fun, a little more appetizing, if you live in Cleveland or Northeast Ohio, or you're visiting, these are our, and I would say our of Modern Golf, top 20 public golf courses you can play. Not semi-private, not private, not 4 hours away, not in Columbus, not in Cincinnati, but within an hour of Cleveland, let's say. And so I'm going to run through this list very rapid. I'm going to use my Remarkable here because I have notes and I got to make sure I get through all 20. And I'll give you kind of a 30-second overview of each course. So if you are playing in Cleveland or you're from here, first of all, hit me up if you're from here. We got something planned very cool for next summer. But hit me up. I'm sure some of you are going to tell me you are so off on this list. But let's go through this list. So no honorable mentions, just 20, and these are, again, we're starting 20 all the way down to 1, and again, these are in a particular order. So 20 is my 20th favorite, and what our team thought was our 20th favorite. So number 20, used to be 18 holes, now it's 27 holes, but one of our coolest courses, still, I just played there with my homeboy Steve, Legends of Massillon. 3 very different nines. Very fun golf course, can play, and I'll put all the yardage up as we go, but can play shorter, can also play very long golf course. So at number 20, we're going to go Legends of Massillon. Used to be 18 holes, then a number of years ago, about probably 20 years ago already, converted to 27 holes. Fantastic golf course. The starters, the clubhouse people are some of the nicest people you will come across. Number 19. And before I get too far into this list, so you're going to say, well, how the hell are you ranking these? Like, why is 120 and one's 19? So a couple things we looked at. One is value, overall design, pace of play, and really how it's kept up. And also amenities within the course. Is there somewhere to eat afterwards? Do they not have anywhere to eat? Do they have bathrooms on the course? So all those different things. So number 19 is going to be Chippewa in Doylestown. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. My league 100 years ago played there, and I hated this course. I hated this place. They have, I think they call it the Bermuda Triangle. I think it's 15, 16, and 17, or 13, 14, and 15. It doesn't matter. If you've played there, you know what I'm talking about. The more I've played this course, the more I've enjoyed it. One of the very few courses around here that has the Finn scooters and really every kind of scooter and surfboard there is around. The more I've played this course, the more I have liked it. I'd say the only thing that holds me back from ranking this higher is just the price. As my homeboy Steve says, this is a course that thinks very highly of themselves. It's not inexpensive. It is always busy. It is a fun golf course, but this is number 19, and that is Chippewa. 18, Pine Hills. If you've played Pine Hills in Hinckley, it is a great golf course. They are very finicky there. They are like a bunch of old codgers there. They're very finicky there. They don't like music being played. They don't like a lot of things over there. It's almost like a country club rules, but you're at a public golf course. Obviously privately owned. It's not owned by the city. They kind of dictate the rules. Fantastic golf course. Again, the thing I would say I don't love about this place, the 18th hole is one of the hardest 18 holes on earth. You hit driver and you're in the, I almost said something, hitting the water, or you lay up and you got a very long second shot into a very hard, difficult par 4. I would say is the pricing. You walk this golf course in the middle of summer and you're spending almost $70 to walk it anymore. So at number, I think we're at 18. 18, Pine Hills. At number 17, Brookledge. Cuyahoga Falls or Heights, I'm not sure which one it is. Beautiful golf course. I believe it's either owned by the city or the county, but really nice golf course. Fun layout. I know they've been taking down trees there like crazy. It plays, the front nine plays like almost a link style, which I love. I love, and the back nine gets more into wooded. Really enjoyable golf course, very walkable, very reasonable golf course. Very busy golf course, to be fair. That place is always busy. It could snow, and that place is busy. But really enjoy Brookledge. So for number, what number are we at? At number 17, wow. Brookledge. Number 16, one of my favorite courses really in the area, Ellsworth Meadows. Great conditions. This is owned by the city of Hudson. Really great golf course. I would say the only thing that takes away from it is they've got a group of holes, I think it's 4 or 5, that literally just go back and forth and back and forth, that you literally, and you'll see people's balls go every which way. So you almost need your hard helmet for a number of holes out there. But really good value. It used to be a really good value. They just raised pricing again. Like middle of October, it was almost $70, where normally it was like, used to be 50 years ago. I mean years ago, I mean like a year or two ago. But Ellsworth Meadows, one of the best manicured public golf courses around. The city of Hudson does a fantastic job. So it's 16? 16, Ellsworth Meadows. 15, and this is when you people are going to start pulling the hair out of your head. Because, and I'm being honest, this is a list of a lot of courses. But number 15, are we at 15? Number 15, Sleepy Hollow in Brecksville. I know I'm a duck because people are going to throw stuff. I love Sleepy Hollow. But when you see the other names on this list, you'll understand where I'm coming from. Sleepy Hollow is probably one of the 2 best Metro Park courses in this area by far. Great conditions. The first 3 holes, I say, are the toughest. The first one's just kind of an easier par 5. It's the second hole, it's 220-yard par 3 to kind of this tucked-in green. But really fun golf course. I think some of the most diabolical golf greens you can play, certainly in this area. But at number 15, Sleepy Hollow. Number 14, we're going to put its brother there, Manakiki. Now, I grew up taking lessons and learning at Manakiki, so I have a soft spot for it. But just like Sleepy Hollow, the same issue I have with Manakiki is, 1, it's impossible to get times there. 2, is you're playing a 7-hour round. And 3, the pricing is almost expensive as playing some of these top-tier courses on here. I love Manakiki. Fantastic golf course. Do I think it's worth $70-some to play in the middle of summer? No. And when we get to this list, I will list 10 that I think are better. But a fantastic golf course, still has a lot of excitement when I go play there. But on this list, number 14 is Manakiki. 13, and these are going to start to pain me because I love this course. Brian Huntley design, Firestone Farms, an outstanding golf course. If you have never played Firestone Farms and you live in the Youngstown area or Canfield, do yourself a favor. Even if you're in Cleveland, go play Firestone Farms. You will not be disappointed. It is an incredible golf course. There are houses on it. I won't say it's impossible to hit a house because you could hit a house, but they're not on top of the course, so you have room to maneuver. But another Brian Huntley gem, fantastic golf course. This normally would have been 2 years ago, probably one of my favorites, probably my top 5. But unfortunately, what number are we at? 13? 13, Firestone Farms. Number 12, and I would bet 90% of you people in Cleveland have never even played this course. In New Philadelphia, Oak Shadows. This course is one of the nicest golf courses that nobody's ever heard of. And by I say nobody's heard of, most people don't want to drive to New Philadelphia to play. It's a fantastic golf course. I would say if this course had money, like country club money, it would be nationally ranked in some of the best courses there are. Fantastic design. There's just not a ton to do before and after. I think it's like almost like a trailer when you pull in. Incredible, reasonable rates. Beautiful layout, great design, great everything about this course. It's fantastic. Again, it's just a little far out there, and I think the amenities are, besides the McDonald's kind of on your way in, there's not a lot out near that golf course. So at what number are we at? At number 12, Oak Shadows. Number 11, Norwalk, Ohio, Eagle Creek. Eagle Creek, I think this is another Brian Huntley design course. An unbelievable golf course. I remember playing here when they had no trees on this course, when they first opened up 100 years ago. We play there almost every year now. Fantastic layout. One of the most fun golf courses. They got a couple holes here and there. Like 17 is not the most exciting hole. But an outstanding golf course. 16, 18. There's so many great holes out here. 3, 5. I mean, there's just a fantastic golf course. Fair rates, not a great value, but they're not ripping you off either. A little bit of a drive. I know a lot of people who go to Norwalk will then go to Cedar Point on the same kind of trip, but fantastic golf course. So at number 11, Eagle Creek. Number 10, and I should gatekeep this one. I really shouldn't even tell you about this course because I think this could be a number 2 or 3 ranked golf course, and it's really ranked too low for what it is. But reserve run. If you are near Poland, Ohio, near Youngstown, Canfield, that area, this course is unbelievable. And I mean, it's kept up like it's Augusta National. Have an incredible restaurant afterwards. The deals and the value to play this course is second to none. You can play there. Again, I should gatekeep this because now I won't be able to get time there next year. Monday through Friday, I think it's like under $45 to play 18 holes in a cart there. It's fantastic. The layout is great. The conditions are always great. I have never played there and been disappointed. It's a fantastic. So at number 10, sadly at number 10, reserve run. Number 9, and years ago, I would have said this is my favorite course that I play. In Medina, Ohio. Shale Creek, another Brian Huntley design. Fantastic design, super fun. I know some people think it plays too short. I would say it's probably more of a shot maker's course than just the guy who's going to bomb it 6 fairways over. Fantastic layout, really enjoy it. Besides number 10, it's the only hole I don't love out there. There's a couple holes, 14, 13, it's kind of lame. But overall, a fantastic design, really enjoy it. But at this number, what are we at, 9? At number 9, Shale Creek. At number 8, and I'm going to start ducking again, but I'll explain why. Streetsboro, Ohio, Boulder Creek. Great golf course, do not get me wrong. Overpriced for sure. You play there, it's almost $80-some now to play in the summer. They make it very difficult to even get a time there. They want your credit card and your blood type and your social security number. I don't love that feeling. When my guy Greg called there, they asked him his handicap, which I thought was an odd thing. Like, who cares about someone's handicap? Maybe on the phone he sounded like he wasn't a good golfer. I don't know. I think when we played, it was like July, or maybe it was September. I think it was August. It was like a Labor Day weekend. It was almost $80. No GPS in the cart. Very fun layout. There are some holes like number 9 where the water comes into play that if you haven't played there before, your tee shot's going in the water, either on the left side or right side. Great golf course. Has 17. It's probably their most famous hole. It's a little island par 3. Plays like 130-some yards. Great golf course, but again, I would say if they added maybe more value to it, I would say this would be higher up. But again, at number 8, Boulder Creek. Number 7, Elyria, Ohio. Valley of the Eagles. Fantastic. Jack Nicklaus design course. Used to be a country club. They converted into that and totally redid it a number of years ago. Fantastic design. I've played there a number of times. It is one of the most fun golf courses you can have. 18's got the most risk-reward shot on a par 5 I think I've ever seen. But fantastic. But for this space, Valley of the Eagles. Number 6, Chesterland, Ohio. Fowler's Mill. Tom Fazio designed one of the best courses I think we've ever had here in Cleveland. Used to be a privately owned country club by TRW, the company. This course has kind of seen really ups and downs, peaks and valleys for this course. Used to be immaculate. It used to be the nicest course condition-wise, country club-wise. Conditions aren't as nice as they used to be. Still a great golf course. Where I would say it loses it is it's very difficult to get a time on the weekends, and the rates have gone to a point where it's probably cheaper to be a member at a country club. From $85 to $110 per round. They have 27 holes, but you really only want to play the Lake and River. The Maple is an okay course, but not great. But fantastic. The 4th hole, which we're all familiar with if you've played it, you literally play around the lake. There are people who have carried, I think it's like 285-yard carry. Very fun golf course. Again, their accommodations have really dropped off regarding like the restaurant and even the clubhouse, and I think their rates have gone up to a point where you just kind of scratch your head. But at this number, Fowler's Mill. Number 5, I'm not sure exact. I think LaGrange, Ohio, Greyhawk. What a fantastic design. Again, this could be another Brian Huntley design. I'll have to look. I think it is. Fantastic layout, great driving range, great holes. There are some houses on it, which people who I know have hit a couple on the same round. But really fun golf course. Again, I don't think this is just a lower handicap course. They have a beautiful restaurant and a bar upstairs when you're done. They do a really nice job. Not the most inexpensive, but a really, really fun layout. And that would be Greyhawk. We are getting to the nitty-gritty. Number 4, Concord, Ohio. The only golf course that has ever received 5 stars in the state of Ohio, believe it or not. And that is a Little Mountain Country Club. It is not a country club anymore. I don't know if it's private or semi-private. You can still play it. It's public. I don't know if it's semi-private or public, I should have said. Fantastic golf course. Hurston and Fry, huge cavernous bunkers. The sister course with Stonewater and Highland Heights, which is not far from there. Fantastic golf course. Jimmy Hanlon, who some of you guys probably see on TV, runs that, maybe owns it. I'm not 100% sure. If I had to pick one course to play the rest of my life, that is one of the ones I would play. It is fantastic. It's just fun. There's some tough holes out there, don't get me wrong, but just a fun, fantastic golf course. I think it's the 16th tee box. You tee up the elevation so high you can see the Lake Erie, and you're close to the lake, but not super close. But at number 4, Little Mountain in Concord, Ohio. Number 3 on this list, I'm not even sure. I want to say Bellevue, Ohio. I'm not sure what. I'll put it up. Deer Ridge. This is a Brian Huntley design. I know because I looked this up earlier. Deer Ridge has some of the best, I would say 13, 14 holes maybe in golf. Elevation changes, fantastic layouts. Really fantastic golf course. Modestly priced. I think you're in the mid to low 50s per round around Cleveland. So it's a really great golf course. It is a drive. I live in Twinsburg. It's like an hour and a half from Twinsburg. It's not exactly short. But at number 3, one of the best golf courses you will ever play. There's 3 holes that flatten out, but the rest are basically up and down hills all day long. It's such a fun golf course, is Deer Ridge. Number 2 on this list is, I just played there, and I think it's such an underrated golf course. It ain't cheap, but it's incredible. Canfield, Ohio, Kensington Golf Club. I've played there a number of times. Last year, I think they were going through something where their golf course wasn't kept up as nice as it used to be. I've played there a few times this year. It's fantastic. The layout, the hotel connected to it with the fire torches, the putting green, the driving range, the incredible ballrooms they have there, the dining room, the restaurant above the course. There's nothing I would change about this place. Not super cheap. We just played there maybe the beginning of November, and I thought, it's going to be $40, $70. Ain't exactly cheap. But you get what you pay for. One of the best layouts I think I've ever played. It's fantastic. I have taken my son there, 2 of my guys that we always play with, and nobody has ever played there and said, I hate this course. It is fantastic. Literally, I said Little Mountain. This is another one that if I had to play a course over and over and over, Kensington Golf Club would be one of them. So at number 1, the last one, the top golf course around Northeast Ohio. I think this is another Brian Huntley design. Brian Huntley, if you're out there, you do an incredible job with these designs. Canton, Ohio. The Quarry. The Quarry is it's a 10 out of 10. There's no question about it. I think the only thing that changes a score on this is the conditions. Fantastic design. I would say you got to play there more than once to really understand where to play certain shots and all that stuff. Quarry is gorgeous. Very valuable price. If you play there basically from August till September, they have a lot of Football Hall of Fame stuff, so it's hard to kind of get in there all the time. But really, the scenery, the layout, the design, everything about this course is a 10 out of 10. The only thing I would say that robs it from being almost perfect, they have a restaurant in there, and the restaurant had closed. I don't know what's going on with the restaurant today. I would say between the restaurant and the pro shop, if they get up their ante a little bit, it would be literally a 10 out of 10, but a really, really great golf course. So if you're in the area or in Canton or Ohio or anywhere in Ohio or Columbus, definitely check out the Quarry. You will not be disappointed. So anyway, those are our top 20 favorite public golf courses around Northeast Ohio. I know some of you are going to say, Manikiki's too low, Sleepy Hollow's too low. What I would say is if you haven't played these other ones, play those other ones first, then come back and yell at me. But if you've played these other ones, then you understand where I'm coming from. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, if you're from Michigan or Topeka, Kansas or Texas, and you're coming to Ohio, these are some great options to play. Again, that won't break your bank, and most of the time you can get on them pretty easily. So anyway, guys, if you're new here, my name is Jeff. This is Modern Golf. We normally review all things for golf. I've been sitting on this review for 2 years. I thought, you know, Thanksgiving's a good time. My guys in Cleveland will love watching this. So I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy this. If you're watching this past Thanksgiving, I hope you guys are having a great day. Let me know what you think. Who do we miss? Who's too high? Who's too low? And we will catch up with you guys next time. Thanks, guys.